world with a bunch of strangers. Lord, please don't leave me hanging cause I'm sensing danger. Please show me the path to escape this troubled life. I'm sick of living this double life.
Hello everybody, Crazyminer here, and just decided to, what the heck, show everybody I'm playing my own free play right now. I'm not really doing any Let's Plays. I don't know if anybody wants me to or not. If you do, hey, post below, maybe I will. I am playing the Direwolf 1.64 Feed the Beast pack. I like it. Getting used to it. This is the first time I ever played it. So, this particular pack, I've loved all the other Direwolf packs. I'm going to messing around with this one, just getting used to it. There's a lot of new stuff. So, anyway, I'll just give you a little tour about what I've got. I've only been playing it about maybe 2 weeks. So I've got 2 weeks, and that's not 2 weeks solid. That's here and there 2 weeks. My main base used to be right here. It was just a hole in the wall. I liked the site, and you know, said okay. So I dug into here and started. This was my first bed, of course, and all my regular stoves and ovens and or furnaces and my crafting table, and you know, some stuff is still left here. I still got a lot of sorting to do. I'm trying to get together a good sorting system. So right now I've got stuff scattered about pretty much everywhere. I found numerous spawners, so that's good. And with those spawners came all these ender lilies, and so a lot of them are ready to be picked right now. But I think I'm not going to pick them yet, but I think they take like 7 Minecraft days in order to grow. It might be even a little more. I think I heard it was 7, but I think it's more. I think it's more along 9. But I could be wrong. You know, I don't know. Down there is my way to the nether, where my nether portal is. This is still very basic. I've got, you know, obsidian plates on everything else, but this one's still old school, so we got to click to open. Down in here is to my mines, and if you look, man, I'm like starting off. Normally I don't start this high up, but starting off at 88. So yeah, it's a long trip down, which eventually I want an elevator. I have just barely found a fortress in the nether to get some blaze rods, and let's see, what was I going to do with my blaze rods? I don't even remember what I was going to do with my blaze rods. There was something I wanted to do with them. I needed them. But I need to get me an elevator with the new elevator blocks, with the open blocks, and try and get me an elevator just to come down. Do have a jetpack. Got 2 of them, as a matter of fact. I always carry 2. Anybody that knows me when I play, I don't mess around with 1 jetpack. I like 2 jetpacks, because that way when my one goes out, especially if I'm in the nether, I know I got another one that means I better get heading home, and I don't like to guess half of a, you know, pack. So anyway, these are all my mining. This is my mining level 40, which is for tin and, you know, copper and all that. Then I drop down, and then we'll go to my 20 level, which has also been mined out not quite as much. I've been more on the 40 and the lower level. My lower level is of course at 12, because anyone knows that most lava will go at 11. So if you go at 12, at least you're guaranteed to see the lava. I might have an example maybe. And I have got a lot of experience saved up. I've got enchants on everything, which I guess I don't really need. I haven't messed too much with the new smelter, but here was some lava here. But as you can see, the obsidian, this is where I poured water, started. Actually, this was already obsidian. This was lava that I obsidian, so it was at 11. So, being at 12, you're usually right level with it, and you don't have to worry too much. That's my opinion, my way of playing. With the added, let's see, I think this is only in the new Direwolf pack, because I don't recall any of this in any of the others. And that is the dark iron. So with dark iron, you have to almost get down to bedrock, and you start mining from down there. This is my dark iron mining, and I just do this manually. I go ahead and set myself up, and everything is dark down here. So I'm down to 3, as you can tell. And I just pick myself a place, and I go ahead and just 2 mine it. Well, 4. And I just start going. And usually down in here you will, well, not usually, you will find, whoops, wrong, to the right. You will find dark iron down here. Anyone that don't know, I haven't used it yet, so I don't really know what it's for either yet. I haven't found anything to do with it, but I know it's down here, and I know I will be using it. I have watched some Direwolf packs and know that he's already into doing some dark iron, so I was hoping I'd hit some, at least while I was here. Up there it is, right there. Yep, you can find dark iron all over down here. I've got quite a bit, actually. So yeah, I just keep collecting it up. And as you can tell, this is my unbreaking efficiency 4. Good pickaxe, due for a rebuild. And then I did another one and got lucky on my second one for an unbreaking efficiency 4. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4, and fortune 3, which I use on my coal, my diamonds, my emeralds, and some other things if I feel I need it. So, but you'll find all your other stuff down here too, all your other ores, a lot of iron, a lot of redstone. But if you remember the day, I remember I used to mine at this level, or at least at, I think, 5 and 6. I don't even think you could get to 3 back in the day. But I used to mine down here, and this is what it looks like all the time. You have this like smoky elements going on down here, and it's always real dark, barely see in front of you. So you do got to lay down some torches, and yep. So anyway, that's where I mine for my dark iron. And then this is everything else. And I've got plenty of diamonds, plenty of ores, just all kinds of stuff. Good thing I wasn't doing a Let's Play, because I wouldn't have bored you with all this anyway. I'd have brought you in maybe, well, I'd have started it, and then once I started doing it all, I just gather. I don't stop. I've got places where I go and manually do it. I have other places where I've sent turtles. I do have turtles doing all this. And I'm not getting in any computer craft yet. I'm just sending the turtle on a regular tunnel code, on a regular tunnel order. That's it. And goes down to, 50, and then I run another main tunnel up, and then I'll do it again, all over again, and they keep going on and on. So anyway, that's my mine, and plenty of resources that I've got going on. So much that I have started my base outside. Part of the reason I picked this spot is for what I'm doing out there right now. And I'll get up there in just a minute and show you. Here we are at the top. Well, actually, I'll get up here. This is a couple barrels I used for like cobble and dirt. Back in here was some of my dynamos, and my aqueous accumulator was back in here, and I had everything running here, and then here was all my ore being done by my pulverizer and my furnace. So I still got to get a lot of that moved. Then of course I had my coal coke oven, which is full, and I got to get all that moved. My little cheesy enchanting area at the time. Oops, sorry. But it did the job. That's what I need. And then my experience that I've been banking up right there. So basically, when you get experience, you just step on this puppy, and if you have glass jars in your machine, in your XP bottler, it'll just bottle it all up. That way you don't lose all that experience. So whenever I got like 21, and I don't, 21 experience, because mind you, all that mining, whenever you're mining coal and all that, it adds up, man. It adds up. You get a lot of experience. I've never had a problem with experience, and this just made it better for me, because I'll bank it now, and that way if I die, I don't lose. So I got a whole lot, believe it, and still some to be bottled up in there yet. So anyway, this is a very cool gadget. That's your XP drain, and then you have your XP bottler, and then I put a chest on top and just let them all go into it. Let's see, what did I have in here? Oh, I had my smelter thing in there. I forget what that thing's called, made out of the seared brick. And of course my manual grinder before I got my good stuff. So anyway, going to the outside, I'm a very manual, sometimes old school player, so yeah, this can be automated though eventually, and will be. This is my work it, my manual labor tree farm, which I build one almost all the time, and you build it the right height to keep your trees down to size. It's a good way. But now if I want to automate it eventually with railroad, I can do so because I got the right amount of rows to where he'll go down and then he'll come back and then he'll go out here. So I can loop this thing and it'll still keep being a tree farm. And you also, I don't mind that I don't have it all the way, because sometimes to me it's just sort of goofy looking. So this will spread them out and you'll still get a good fair amount of wood that you won't have to worry about it, guys. I don't, you can do it either way. When I get there, eventually I'll do another video and let you see that. Yeah, tree farm. And like I said, now see out here is obsidian plates all over the place. This was the start of my wheat and potato farm. Yes, I did get potatoes. I got villages all over, and as you can see on my map, I've been to many places and I've got many villages. I still got to get down here though. I hear these little floating things are pretty cool. But there's a village, there's my base right there. There's a village, let's see, I think there's one more. Yeah, there's another one. So yeah, a lot of villages. Once I got potatoes, I was happy, and I actually got that right here, right across, just catty corner down from me, and I was set. Once I get potatoes, I'm not ever worried about food. I got food forever, and potatoes to me are the best. Was getting steaks and stuff because I had to go acquire all my leather to get my enchanting table. So I did get some leather, but most of it I got at the villages just gathering their books, and so that helped out. So yeah, that's one way out. You can go out that way if you want, and then over here is the other way out. This is the way to the other village that's right across the water, so you come out here, and of course over there I've got wisps. Get in. Actually, I think it is on peaceful because my boy was playing on creative, I think. Let me see real quick. I think I am on peaceful. Ah, he did. Okay. Oops. So, this is the tree farm. And out here, this is what I saw when I came up. And I just love this. So I started building into it. This is going to be my cattle farm right here. And all my cattle, sheeps, cows, pigs, whatever. Oh dang, missed him. Wearing that damn gold armor. There he goes. Time to go wipe him out. Oh, he's a mean one too. Mean zombie. So yeah, when I saw this, I'm like, I'm just going to start building into this thing. This is what I wanted. And so I'm going to have multiple levels going on with different kinds of stuff. Right now everything's square. I have plans for some round parts underneath here and everything. Ought to be pretty cool when I'm done. If you want updates, let me know. I'll go ahead and do updates. I'll probably do updates anyway. But if I have a few people that know me that want me to do Let's Play again. I never finished my Let's Plays because just wasn't getting that many viewers. So maybe I'll do one, just say what the heck, who cares. And I don't have a ton of time either. It's real hard for me to shoot. I got kids at night and my wife, so it's hard for me to shoot videos. Right now they're all gone swimming right now. And so I thought, well, I'm sitting home alone. Why don't I just do a little preview of my base? So anyway. See from the outside everything, and you know what, I don't have to go up I'll go up the stairs because nobody's seen them. That way I don't have to fly up there, but usually I just jump out and fly, but every so often I run my staircase. With my stairway going up, looking out over my base, and got some plans for in here. That's why there's no glass right there. This is my landing pad for when I'm coming out or going in. Either way, keep it open. And then this is my main sleeping quarters right here. I had a bunch more heads, and somehow I must have broke a chest or something, and I think I lost them all. So be. Anyway, Oh, my chest here, and here's my crafting station, which is a little bit different than a crafting table. Your crafting station, I know Direwolf had shot about the crafting station, and there was something I noticed that I didn't know if he mentioned, but if you put a chest, only a wooden one, next to your crafting station, you now have this available also to the side. Now, even though you may use them here, and let's say you click them down here and it will not, you have to manually put them back over into the chest. That's the only downfall. I think they should have made it to where it would auto, or at least put a button here that says, like an arrow, and click on it and it will put it back in the chest. So yeah, very cool though, because not only do you not lose things on your table, but you also have an inventory available to you to the left or the right side, wherever you put it. So very cool. Of course, I got my anvil for replacing stuff. This is my little setup right now. This is very small, very not me yet, but it will get bigger. All the usual stuff in these chests. This is my sawmill and my redstone furnace and my pulverizer. And so this chest is basically here if I run stuff through just the pulverizer and I just switch off on the settings and change the side. Right now it's set to that chest, so that's because I needed some Invar and I had to make it, so yeah. Anyway, and then over here is all the other stuff that comes through the sawmill, and sometimes my little leftover stuff that I get when I go out just running around. So back in here is, of course, my smeltery, and used it obviously because there's my axe from it. This axe chops down whole trees. It was funny with some of the new biomes right now. I was out in this little dark area right here, or one of these two little dark areas. Yeah, it was this one. And right here used to be a tree, and these are some really, really big oak trees. And I happened to hit it with that axe, not thinking, and it chopped the whole thing down. And it did, all of it. But it was all stuck up in the branches and everything else, up in the leaves, and lagged my computer so bad with all those stacks of wood just laying everywhere. So out of that though, here's my rolling machine, and here's some of my stuff for this year. Anyway, on that note, I came up, this is coming here a little quicker, or a little later. That is everything I got pretty much off that tree. It was a lot of stacks of oak wood, and I have more yet. That's just that part over here is raw. There's all the other raw stuff right there still from it. So yeah, tons. So anyway, these are my stencil table, part builder, and all those, tool station, forge, and my bookshelf with all my books, and fun. This isn't all fancy out yet. First off, I usually start off with most everything looking stone, and then eventually I change it out when I get more into other blocks and get enough accumulated. My problem here is I like sandstone, but I don't have a lot available to me. So matter of fact, if you look on my map, there is not much sand on this map at all. So trying to accumulate a good amount of sand is pretty tough, and I've been out looking for sand. Have not found it, and when I get to looking, I always run into stuff like this, which is a nice good trench out there. I get to exploring and gathering and whatnot, so my trips are cut short, or my plans when I go out. So anyway, I had made me a regular generator, which sometimes I think I'm not a big fan of the dynamos, to tell you the truth. I still prefer the hobbyist engine. Anyway, I got a bat box in that. I'll get back more on what I'm planning here. But the dynamos, these dynamos, I hate them. You know what? They burn through more coal than you can imagine. And I was told that they auto shut off and all this. No. They trickle down all the time. So if you're going to do 3 dynamos, you better be out there getting a lot of coal, because I don't like them. I don't like the steam dynamo. The hobbyist engine was so much better, and it seemed like whenever I put switches on these, I don't know if it's me or whatever, I would go and put levers and cut them off, but they would still burn coal. I don't know what was going on. They would still keep running. Or if I turned them back on, they wouldn't. They would glitch out, stay off. So you know what? I just leave them on. But I'm not too worried now because I have my energy cells, and those are hardened ones too, so they've been upgraded. 2 million energy, but you can see right there, it's still just trickle, trickle, trickle. You can see it, using one, and I don't have nothing burning upstairs, so I don't know what's really going on with it. But oh well, I got plenty of coal anyway. I just don't run them a lot because now I have my magmatic engines. Or dynamos, and they're feeding underneath the floor here, and they're going into these cells and feeding upstairs as well. So I'm not too worried. Because if you can get the magma crucibles, I cut a lot of the short things out. I don't like going through all these little, different processes. I mean, yeah, sometimes they're good, but most of the time it's like it's just beating a dead horse. So why do it? I like to just get right to my good stuff or my mediocre stuff, and then work to my really, really good stuff, which, is obviously coming soon in the future. So anyway, yep, get your magma crucibles, and I make a lot of trips to the nether. I get lots of netherrack, and I fill these puppies up and keep them going. And they feed the magmatic dynamo from the bottom. So the crucible feeds the magmatic dynamo, and then also gives any leftover, feeds it into my tank. And then the magmatic dynamos will also give power supply to the crucible, come into the back, and then also they feed all, let me see, how was I going with this, and then all the leftover from the magmatic dynamos is fed here. So it all works. One feeds the leftover, the other one feeds and feeds the leftover, and then in that process I end up right now with 550,000 some odd mega buckets or millibuckets of lava. So yeah, it works out really well. And then when this gets to maybe about a million and a half, I already have plans on starting my geothermal. My geothermal will run a lot more than even this, so I usually go pretty all out on my geothermal system, and usually there's more than one. This is my creosote tank, creosote oil, and I'm getting quite a bit of that. And back here I've got 2 coal coke ovens, and off the back side they are feeding with the other pipe, the fluid ducts. Here's the problem I found when I was doing this. Fluid ducts did not work. They would not take material out of here. I went through all the different combinations. I put pipes all over every damn side of this. Fluid ducts and Railcraft, I don't think, Fluid ducts is from Build and Rail. I always thought they did go together, but I'm guessing there's something that the fluid ducts do not like about the creosote coke oven. So I had to go old school. Went to wooden, liquid wooden pipes. One, let's see, sandstone pipe, and then the rest are gold, and then just threw it on some redstone engines. Don't have to worry about them. Click a couple levers down, boom, these things are pumping all the time. I'm getting really red, really hot, but that's good because they won't break. Them things will go forever. And then I get all my creosote pumped into my other big tank. So eventually I'll have one of these at an oil facility as well. Right here I'm thinking about, being that this is my creosote spot, I'm thinking about making my train start right out of here. This is going to be my train station where everything starts and hubs to right here. And then right here I have plans for my geothermal room. And then hopefully in the future I will have something dangling in the center of all this mess. And maybe a type of, the way I'm thinking about it is a round cylinder, a round sphere hanging from the center out there, all made of glass, and inside of all real hard concrete. And inside of that will be my nuclear power plant, and it will just hang here in the center of my base, which eventually I'll have stuff all around here of different types of things. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool when I'm done. That is my plan. I'm going to have things dangling off down here with lights on them. I love that they brought the lights back in this pack. They got rid of these in the 1.52, so I am glad they are back. Let's see if I can find them. Here they are, the inverted lamps of all the different colors. To me, I'm a builder. I love lights. I love giving things its own little style, so eventually these will be throughout my base as well. And I hear an Enderman. I should tick him off. Nah, he might kill me. Of course, I don't care. Anyway, so that is that plan for my base. There's quite a bit more that I'm going to be doing here. If you like it, let me know. If not, also let me know. If you want to see more updates as I'm going along, maybe every other week or every week, I can go ahead and do an update of what I've done. This is one of my spawners, my skeleton one, so this will eventually be my skeleton farm. Can't wait for that to happen. That is where I'm finding all my ender lilies. Finding them at every one of them. I at least get 2, it seems, and that one actually had 4. So making out good because I don't have to kill the enderman to get my ender pearls. Yeah, that is my base for now. I don't think it's too bad. And then up in here though, I haven't got to my storage, did I? Here, let me just fly. Okay, there will be more along here too, extractors, all kinds of stuff like that. Then coming back into here, this will be in back to bring piping and stuff up to this type of stuff as well. Don't know what I'm putting there yet, because if I do my geothermal room, it'll all be down there. But this will eventually be my sorting system. That will be in the background of all this, but this is my storage facility right now, where I'm trying to get things, set out. There's my diamonds, my emeralds, and some obsidian. Not on the board, but they are in there. And as you can see, I've accumulated a lot of diamonds. Thank you to Fortune 3. Even emeralds aren't doing bad, I don't think. They're doing alright. Yeah, 47. Actually got more diamonds than usually do. So we got all this different stuff going on. Paradox. I haven't found a lot of this, and I don't know. I remember we used to do the blue axes, the green axes, or the red sword and all that. Yeah, it's equivalent to diamond in damage, but they wear down really, really fast. This, of course, is my enders and my quantum dust, which I have not learned what that's going to be for, but I can't wait, because anything called quantum dust has got to be pretty cool. In here, let's see, lapis, sulfur, some of this is scattered about yet too. I haven't even got all this here yet. Then my blue topaz, my shim, there's my Certus quartz. Yeah, I must have hit a chest somewhere and I must have missed something or whatever. Glowstone, whatnot, and I do have some of this scattered about of all this. This is my mob drops, which is a lot of it I've been using. Glass, yep, just a lot of everything in here. Let's see, there's my metals, my ores. As you can see, I am not lacking in iron. Tons of iron, and not too bad in copper. And even in tin, doing really good. Gold, doing pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty set to really start building stuff when it comes to that. Also, need to start doing my Thaumcraft, which I will have a Thaumcraft area. This is gonna, see, this is all the back, which will eventually be pipes and stuff back here. I'm not going to do the first stage pipes. I'm going to go right straight to logistics. I'm not going to mess around with the others. I had to take a drink of my soda. I'm not going to mess around with those other pipes. I know they're cool, they're easy if you really want to. But you know what? I have no problem manual sorting at first. Even at this extreme that I do, I still manual sort. But there is very soon coming the logistics pipe sorting system coming into here. At least a nice beginner setup. And yeah, I've left myself enough room to do it. Even if I have to go out, oh well, I will put windows that you'll actually see from outside, and see from the bottom you'll be able to see some of the piping systems that'll be in here. So it ought to be pretty cool when I'm done. I like being able to see what you build, and if I have to make it outside and make you see it from somehow outside, I will. There's my beautiful sunrise coming up. And so I think that is everything. And if you would like to see update, just let me know. I will do one. This is going to be a pretty basic video. I don't even know if I'm going to go all out on the intro and all that kind of stuff. Not really sure. I'm sort of mob proof up here, not completely. They can still get down into there and come up my stairs and try and come get me, and they can spawn on top of here, which I have to light up here eventually. We'll get all this lit up with torches up here. Actually not there. I'll probably put them towards the edge so you can see them. Maybe go every other one or something and get all this lit up so they're not coming around and invading my base, my space base. So anyway, I thank you everyone for watching. If you watched, if you liked it, leave a comment, and if you want to see more, we can do that. There's some other crazy stuff. Look at this. Way up here, there's actually some places to build, and I'm actually looking at them. Whoa, 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 where are you going? I'm looking at building on some of these. Look at this. This is crazy. 183. We didn't have no... this must be something in the biomes, but in regular Minecraft, even in beginning Feed the Beast, there was no mountains and these cliffs way up this high. I mean, we even have double sets of clouds going on up here that I never really noticed till now. I think. Can you stand on it? Whoa, won't let me go any higher. Yeah, won't let me get any higher. 186 is tops, huh? Wow, I thought you'd go 255 and everything. Huh, interesting. So yeah, now we got these new little clouds up here too as well. Which is really cool, because when you see the other clouds, and now when you look up, you actually see the two different hemispheres, and it's pretty cool. Huh, interesting. So, where am I? Where's my base? Where's my base? I can't even see my base. It's got to be down there. Am I blind? Well, I guess I am, because I don't see my base anywhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Pretty cool. So anyway, again, if you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more, you want to learn how to build something, maybe I can even get into a show. I used to do it before and show you how to build certain things and how to get them to work. So that looks to be it, but you know what? I think I might have something in surprise for up here. I don't know what yet. I'm thinking I'm going to do it. I love this view. I didn't even fly up here before. First time. Love you can get this high. Can you imagine if you had to start up here to dig to your mine? That would just be absolutely insane, man. So anyway, everybody, Crazyminer here, signing off. I'd like to say thank you again, and hope to get a few comments. Let me know what you think. Should I do a Let's Play? Should I not? If I do, it ain't going to be an everyday Let's Play. It could be a once-a-week Let's Play, where I will just work through the week, try and video short times if I can, what I'm doing, or just, every week to show you exactly what I'm doing. Something like that. But if you want something from me, let me know. If not, then I'll go. Anyway, thank you everybody. Crazyminer here signing off, and we'll see you all later, guys and gals. And as always, from the miner, peace.
It took me by surprise, rocked me like a hurricane, almost knocked me down. This life I'm living is not really living at all, no. So I took the next train, got on my knees and prayed that I would have a life without pressure being